Hi, this is Tapcat. Welcome back to the last spell. This is day 11, the final day of the campaign. We have one more night, so this is it. This is our last chance to prepare. Let's go ahead and we're going to kind of work our way through here. Oops. And let me see. For once, I would consider something, like that will apply next time. We can grab rare items production or uncommon items production. And so far I have just, focused on this. I think I'm going to do that again. I think I'll just go ahead and grab that. So yet another rare items production. Holy smoke. I wonder how many of these there are. I'm guessing it's 10 or so, but I don't know for sure. And we did unlock a prowess, so let's go ahead and see what that's about. So we got the Step Hunter set because we had a hero perform 150 critical hits. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was Angelica, the love of my life. So let's go ahead and gratefully accept that. And we're 2 items away on this for having the blacksmith unlock better melee weapons for our starting heroes in future playthroughs. I don't think I'm going to get 33 more items out of my production buildings. So I feel like we will not be going anywhere with that. But I don't think the rest of these are going to happen on this run. C'est la vie. Let's level up Rigoberto. He is the only one that I get to. It's a shame that's not on Freyja. I'm very, very happy to grab critical hit here. If they'd have given me another one, I probably would have grabbed that as well. Since he will never again have a chance to gain experience, I feel like that doesn't matter. Neither does regen, because he will never regen again either. So, crit power, like his crit chance is decent enough now. I'm not opposed to this, particularly since it is a rare roll. I'll go ahead and take it. And then for perks, right. So this is kind of an interesting question. Specialist is obviously a very, very good ability, right? You get plus 20% damage just across the board. And then +1 use for each power. So this one I would get to use 5 times instead of 4. But if I do this, I'm 100% keeping the short bow. And the hand crossbow he has, I'm getting 60% reliability from that. That doesn't increase his maximum damage, but it definitely increases his minimum damage. So that's kind of interesting because I'm not sure if you just were going to take like what my average damage is going to be. I'm not sure how much specialist would actually help when you take away that 60% reliability bonus. Let's do this. I'm going to chill on that for the moment. We have a ton of items. So like, who knows what he ends up with? Maybe he doesn't end up with anything new, but he could. Look at all the crap I need to sift through. That is amazing. All right. Our nightly reward. What do you got for me, boys? Well, the only one I would even consider using is this because, as I've made abundantly clear, I do not like the two-handed crossbow at all. So, Caden, is this... No, it's not even remotely close to being as good as what he has. So, what's the most expensive? Crossbow. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. What do you got for me? A tome? Did somebody say a tome? Oh, that's better. That's a lot better. What does lightning bolt do? Wow, man. Okay, what about the bonuses? So you get an extra 2 bounces, which is sick. 7% crit. That's really good. I'm replacing the 1 propagation bounce. So I'm really only getting 1 new one. And it's a shame to get something that increases your mana regen when you will never again get to regen. But that's what it is. I'm not taking this. So tome. Tome and thank you. I might as well at least look at these. Okay, so +1 skill range, +10. Okay, this is torture. Honestly, I don't even want to equip this. Because the only thing I'm getting is +1 skill range. The mana regen does nothing. Oh, +10% accuracy. Sorry. Mana regen does nothing now. XP does nothing now. The +20 health means that I will no longer, that 1 perk, we've talked about this many times, you have to be at full health and then you get a bonus. I think it's +50% reliability, and now I won't be at full health. So I think this is another one. All right, the cape is the most expensive thing, so I'm just going to take it. Because we can sell it. And then this is all crap I don't care about. So that's fine. I will just take the orb. All right. Well, we got 1 good item. Before I forget, let's go ahead and just equip. So we boosted her damage a bunch. And I'm pretty happy about that. But what have you done for me lately, game? Not a lot. Not a lot. I'm pretty confident I'm not taking that. Rigoberto does have a crossbow. I just want to, check it. I want to verify that this one is not as good as what he has. I'm pretty confident, but yep, it's worse. It's worse. So, most valuable item, I figured it would be the rare. Study curiosity, +20%. So, I don't really like these bonuses that much anyway. Okay. What else? This is a super, super disappointing mix here. So we got 2 longbows and now once again, I gotta swap again. But I'm really not getting items that I want. That 1 tome. Okay, so the damage is the same, but I do get bonuses with the other one. They're not particularly good bonuses. So if we were offered another one that had really good bonuses with the same damage, I would gladly take it. But right now, I'm just going to grab this longbow because it's the most expensive thing. So, we can sell it. Okay, this looks like it might actually, let's see, +15% damage, +5% accuracy, and +20% crit power. Okay, so this thing actually doesn't suck. Okay, so this is interesting because this one does just a tiny bit more damage. You see it goes from 197 down below to 204. So that's 7 points of damage. That's roughly 3%. But the problem is this one will give you a 15% bonus to your damage. So that's going to be closer to 30, or wait a minute. Yeah, right around that. A little less. So it's not as good. It's not. So let's just go ahead. We're going to take this and happy to have it. And I'll figure out who to give it to in a minute. Next up, we have armor. We have like no helms. So minus 5% damage. Are you freaking kidding me? This breaks my heart. Because this is perfect for Freyja otherwise. Look at this stupid thing. I get another multi-hit for the throwing daggers. That would give her something like 7 daggers. And then a skill range, which means she gets... Because that's the biggest weakness of throwing daggers, is that you have a very short range, right? Well, that helps that a little bit. And plus 10% physical damage. All right. But the minus 5% to all damage, that just sucks. I'm going to go ahead and take it because it's also the most expensive and it's not like any of this other stuff is any good, but such a monkey's paw. Okay. Plus 30 health, plus 1 move point, plus 10% damage. Wow. A ton of health from this. All right. I'm taking those. I just want to make sure. I don't think I can really use the shield, so I'm taking the epic. What else you got for me? An epic helm? And 2 of the bonuses are health regen that I'll never get to use. But I get a bonus to range damage, armor, and health. But again, like the health is literally problematic for me because I have to make sure I heal them. This is really interesting. Plus 10 block, plus 13% magic damage. I'm going to come back to this one. That one's actually kind of hard. Give me a really good hammer. I don't want a hammer. It's good. I'll sell it. That's all I can say. I mean, thank you, you know. An offhand sword. Interesting. Can I use an offhand sword? Well, it's also the most expensive item here, so I mean, I'll take it. What else you got? All right, hammers. We'll just take the axe. It's the most expensive. Axes suck. They just miss all the time. It says minus 5%, so maybe, plus inaccurate times 1.5. I've tried using them a little bit, and they're just horrible. Okay, let's hold that thought. Wait a minute, I have another prowess? What did I get? Oh, I see. So it wasn't counting items that had been crafted because I hadn't claimed them yet. Okay. Well, it doesn't do anything, for me in this game, but whatever. That's cool. I'm not complaining about it. Okay. What's in the city stash? I don't care about the axe, but I do care about this. Let me do this. Where's Freyja? Because I think we have a couple of things she might be able to use. So for the sword, she just has this complete garbage thing. So what if I gave her this? It gives her a 7% boost to her physical damage. And it also gives her extra blade rush. I mean, she has this, so it's not that great, you know, but the 7% damage is. So I'm fine with that. And then here's the other question. Like, do I want to give her this? Oh, brother, I just got another prowess. Wow, look at that. Physical damage plus 95%. That is crazy. But what I was going to say is, so it's minus 5% to all damage. So I'm really only getting a net 5% to physical, right? The bad thing, like the genuinely bad thing, because 5% is still more than I had, but now I guess I'll only do 20 in poison because I lose 5% to literally all of my damage types. So that kind of sucks because I'm getting really good usage out of the poison. But I feel like the extra range and the extra hit kind of make up for that because I'll be doing more damage overall. So I think I'm good with that. Okay. Is anybody else... See, like, I could give him an offhand item. I don't know that I mean, I could give him the rusty shield if it came to that. This is something I wasn't paying enough attention to. I haven't really been going out of my way to look for offhand. I just kind of thought none of us were carrying anything that, you know, would work for offhand. All right, let's do this. Who has the worst bow? This is 89 to 133. 89 to 133. Wait a minute. Do you literally have the same? Yeah. The bonuses are different. He's probably got the worst. No. Okay, that's funny. His doesn't have bonuses, but because it's a higher level, it actually, well, it does more basic damage, but I don't think it really does because this one comes with plus 15%. So yeah, that 18 points, that's more like 10%. So this actually is better. Once you add all the bonuses in, this is better. Okay. Don't make it so complicated for me, guys. I'm a simple man, and I can't be keeping track of all this stuff. So, yeah, I'm definitely not getting rid of the warp crystal. Anybody else who can use an offhand item? No. So it is just Rigoberto. That's fine. Let's, I want to see like what's going on with my workers. So let's do a couple of things. First, I know 100% that I need to move this back. So there you go. We have pushed the fog back as far as we can. And I'm going to go ahead and do this as well. That's what I thought I remembered, but I wasn't sure. So just literally from every side, it's going to be bad. I don't know that this really matters, and I don't really want to waste 2 workers, so I'm just going to let that one go. What I would also like to do, though, is start repairing the walls. I want to see, like, do I even have a goal to use workers on my whatever you call it, the thing that the thing that creates more building materials. Now I know one thing I really want to do is upgrade all of these walls as well. But before I worry about upgrading, clearly I would like to repair. Now we started with over 1,800 even without, you know, generating any more. So I feel pretty confident that, you know, we have more than enough. Okay, that needs to be repaired. And that's it. With the exception of this old stone. And of course I have to replace this. So we still have 1,600. Let's go ahead and just do that. And I would like to demolish the old stone. So let me just go ahead. I'm going to get rid of this for sure. Because that was the one that only had 60. But I want it all gone. It's all much weaker. So. Okay. I'm just going to go all the way around. Rather than be flipping back and forth. Okay, I think I got it all. So now I may build a second gate here. I kind of like that actually. And I need to really make sure that I don't miss a spot. I actually did that one time. It was so bad. You know, I left a hole and oh my God, what a disaster that was. It's just, you know, I kind of got a blind spot as I was in the daytime. And I just didn't notice because it was in one of these spots, like it was adjacent to the water or something, where there is going to be a gap and it's okay that there's a gap. But I left a couple of spots where it was very much not okay to have a gap. And that ended up causing me some real headaches when the night came. And I would very much like to avoid having that happen on night 12, because there's a good chance we wouldn't survive that. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but as I mentioned last time, they find a way to amp it up yet again for night 12. And you want to give yourself every advantage that you can. And the last thing you want to do is give yourself a disadvantage that you didn't need to. So I will definitely be making sure I don't have 3 guys up here and, you know, 1 down here or anything like that. Ahem. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put him here. Yeah, let's kind of, I'm not like super worried about it yet, but there we go. Okay. So we did that. Did I have anything else in the stash that I care about? I know I want these. This is trash. These leggings I do care about. Now they have a physical damage bonus, so the most obvious candidate for this is Freyja. She has good pants already. These are better for sure. Especially since unfortunately, you know, half of the bonuses on her current ones don't apply anymore. The XP gain and all that, it just doesn't matter. So even though this is, you know, good news, bad news. Okay, I'm selling. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe I don't sell this. What if I give her this just to hold in her offhand? I don't have to use it. I get 13% physical damage plus 3% to all damage. That helps offset some of, you know, the 5% penalty on the hat. I mean, we get a little more crit chance. We get a little more crit power. I'm in. So this becomes just meaningless, I'm afraid. We don't really need it. But that's cool. One hand. This is actually not the weapon. I was thinking of the two-handed weapon, but I think the one-handed has similar issues. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking, though. I would like to start pruning what we have in here. So, let's see. I'm not going to give a dagger to anybody else. I might as well sell it. This tome now is completely worthless. This, oh, that's a longbow. I'm just going to get rid of it. Longbow, I'm going to get rid of it. And, yeah, I'm just going to smoke all this stuff. Yep. Don't really need that either. This I could use. Don't need that at all. Don't need this at all. This tome might actually... Hold on a second. Who besides her is using magic? It's just Caden, right? Yeah. And he's a specialist. So, I mean, I could give him a tome, but it feels silly. It does. So light, oh, that's fireball. 225 to 232 for bee sting. Yeah, lightning bolt does way more initially. But of course, bee sting does more, you know, over time. All right. These are ones I definitely could give to somebody. I guess I can get rid of this. It's so funny, like these items that are, you know, genuinely good, it's hard for me to sell them. Like I don't want to sell them. You know, I feel anxious. Like, oh, but what if I want to give it to somebody? And it's like, yeah, but why would I want to give it to somebody exactly? I hate these stupid things that just have dodge and stuff. Like, I don't care about that. There's no way I'm taking this thing, like, minus 6% crit. +1 propagation bounce is okay. The stun, like, who cares? I'm going to go ahead and take the potion of health. That's the other thing. I can always just take it back if I need to. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the short bow too. I already made my choice on that. Okay. So we have a ton of gold. Okay. Let me do this because apparently... I just did not realize that this was going to be the prowess episode. Have a hero reach 40 in mana. Cool. Alrighty. So I have, wow, 43 out of 53. That's crazy. And I got this one too? Huh. Okay. So wait, I'm at 44 out of 53. Wow, that's crazy. I'm nowhere near that high a percentage when it comes to Schaden, but boy, we're tearing it up with Freyja. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. So, I need to start thinking about what comes next. We have upgraded our walls all the way around. That means we can buy ballistas. I could also put up more watchtowers if I want to, and I think I might want like at least one over here. Let's do this now. Like maybe here. Just to be safe, that's all. I wish I had more room for ballista, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm also not going to stress about it. And I will put one here, I guess. It's as good as any other spot. Yeah, you know what I really need is to demolish some stuff. I didn't even think about that. I've been using all of my workers, you know, for these different buildings and stuff. If I have to, I'll just destroy them. I mean, anything we don't have workers to deal with this day, like, there is no tomorrow. There's no worrying about what comes next. So in that sense, it's very freeing, you know? Okay. I already have an armor maker. I already have a mana well. And speaking of a mana well, let's look at everybody. So, you know, she's not at full, but I don't know that she needs to be at full. I think 35 mana is probably more than sufficient for her. Rigoberto is at full. Anita's at full. Angelica's at full. He's one under. So, I mean, the funny thing is I could give her the free use. Okay, so I don't really need to worry about mana. But I do have some people who aren't at full health. Here's what I'm realizing though. As long as I'm still thinking I'm going to make new items, and some of them could have either health or mana bonuses, I should chill. I should not use these things. So, I guess this is what we need to do. Where do we stand? Like if I just look at his basic power, he's going to average around, call it 210, 215 damage. She's way higher. It's hard to compare melee and all that, but she has a +4 sword. She has a +4 dagger. You know, the offhand is +4. Realistically, she's kind of loaded with epics and rares and stuff. I'm not really going to make her any better. Rigoberto, +4, +5. I could definitely get him better armor potentially. And we could use helms. He needs another cape too. He could carry one at least. I have another Fey cape. I mean, only thing is, I wouldn't mind the extra range, but I don't love the fact that I'll have another character who's going to be under the max health. By the way, let me do this. Before I even do anything else, she hasn't really had a problem with mana, but she does have some of the least. Oh, that's not who I thought it was. Where is Angelica? Here. So I think most of my guys have one. Nils doesn't. He's 24. And she doesn't, but she has a ton. And everybody else has one. All right. So what if I do this? Since he has 28 and Nils only has 24. You know what though? Is Nils alone? He is. Okay, I'm going to give it to Nils. I'm going to give it to him because I may have to just go all out on his mana abilities since he's alone. So that's fine. We'll do that. Okay. So, Fey Cape. Let's do this. Like, this trinket sucks. This one's very good for her. This is fine because it gives him accuracy and +1 skill range. This does literal nothing for her. I'm just going to put it here. Let's see. This is good. This is fine. Fey amulet. Yeah, the opportunistic and poison damage, that's really good for him. Okay. Okay. So I could use 2 or 3 trinkets. Sorry. Starting with Rigoberto. 1, 2, 3, 3. So I really need 3 more trinkets. And I have 1. Okay. So of the 3, are any of them already not at full health? No. Next question. Now this one is very good for her specifically. But does anyone have one I can swap? Like she's not at full health. Well, this is actually really good for her though, because crit power, when she has such a high crit chance, that's way better than just 1 more range. And I believe her accuracy is very good too. It's 44%. So she does not need this. Okay, then you know what? It is what it is. I'm not going to force it. Yeah, and he has the right one. So the people who I left those trinkets on, we don't want to screw with. So if I give this to somebody, that's it. They're keeping it. What about the Lone Wolf Greaves? Because this also has it. So could we at least give it to the same person? And does this even matter? Because like, honestly, all you're getting, well, you're getting 24 armor, but you're getting health, which is almost more of a problem than a solution. Move, which most of them aren't going to use a ton of. And then 2 things that don't apply anymore. Okay. So to go back to looking at the weapons, she got a really, really good new one. There's really nobody that's, I don't know. I wouldn't mind if we could get a better druid staff. I just don't know, like, to what extent. Did I just drop? Doggone you. Okay. Upgrades, uses per magic shop. Why don't I just do the armor? I think that's the answer. I think that's where we need help most. Give me something good. I mean, really, really good. They're just mocking me. Look at that. All this daily health regen. This is not bad. It would be good for, obviously, anybody who's either ranged or magic. 10%. So the range bonus is the same, but you're getting armor, you're getting resistance, you're getting health. All right, I tell you what, I'm going to take this. We're going to have all the epics. And we're going to put this and this on one of the ranged characters, since they have to, you know, get healed anyway. Oh, he wouldn't even need it with that. Or show me another ranged character. What about you? Oh, 7% crit. Maybe I won't be, I don't really want to give up the 20% reliability. Maybe I won't be using this. I mean, I don't think this is really worth fooling with. Yeah. I honestly don't. All right, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to sell this stupid thing. So forget it. All right, so again, though, I have to pick somebody to give this helmet. He's on his own, and Rigoberto's on his own. Who has the better weapon? 194 and 15%. This is base weapon is higher. The base damage is higher, but I'm pretty sure with the bonuses, the other one comes out better. We're giving it to Rigoberto. Done. Now, since I boosted his health, I'm just going to give him yet another cape. And so he's got 2 Fey cape plus 5. Which means his accuracy is going to be ridiculous. He's never going to miss anybody. I don't care. Like, that's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and make more armor. What do you got for me? 12 block, 52 armor, 7% damage, 8%. So the only crappy thing is the move. Well, how does this compare? I wouldn't want to give it to her no matter what. I just wouldn't because it'll slow her down. So for Rigoberto, same movement penalty. But he does more damage, so it would be good for him. I feel pretty confident saying that this is what we would want. This thing's just a non-starter. Dodge, resistance, move, plus 18% damage is pretty friggin' good. What's Anita got? I mean, I don't love the fact that this thing adds dodge rather than armor, but an 18% boost to her magic damage. I mean, I was excited about this one because it was a 7% bump. Yikes. That's pretty juicy. I'm going to take it. 18%. Come on. How am I not taking that? So there you go, kid. Enjoy. I forgot about these stupid things. So that's fine. We'll do these in a bit because I can get more action points using these. So I don't have to worry so much about trinkets. Okay. Those pants are good thanks to the crit chance and accuracy. Opportunistic. Okay, that's pretty funny. It's -1 move point plus 2 move points. You know who this would be good for is Caden. If I remember correctly, his weapon benefits from opportunistic. I mean, it just offers more protection too. But here's the thing. Plus 15 crit. Plus 15 crit is really good. I mean, like, look at his pants. These are just garbage. All right, this is the bigger upgrade. Even though I would happily take this, I'm going to grab the pants. Now, whether Caden is 100% the best recipient of this, that part I'm not sure. He does only have 5% crit. This is where I always get torn. Like, is it better to give it to somebody, you know, who doesn't have a lot of crit, or who has enough that this now makes it more meaningful? Like he would get to 27%. Or even, well, I don't think Freyja, like she's getting so many bonuses from hers. Okay, that has 7%, so I'm kind of losing a lot of it. I don't think that's worth fooling with. Anita, I kind of like this. But you know what? Here's the problem. If Anita has to rely on dodge, I kind of don't want to take this off. I think it makes more sense to keep it on her. You have +3. And Angelica, I mean, listen. This is just dirty. What's her accuracy? It's really high, isn't it? 44. If I gave her this, she would be at another 12%. She'd be at 64% crit. 64%. Here's the thing. You and I could discuss this and say, but doesn't it make more sense to give Caden 20% and make it viable that he'll get crits? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Or I could have a hero with 4%? I mean, I'm only human. I'm only human. How can you ask me to give that up? It's not right. It's not right. I forgive you, but it's not right to do that. Okay. Let's make more armor. I'm going to do this as... Oh, God bless it. They keep doing this to me. Okay. Armor maker. Oh, you... I didn't even get into their use. They just made me waste the gold. All right, that's it. That's it for our armor. So let me do this. Let me clear out some of the garbage. This would definitely qualify. This would qualify. I'll keep these. Not this. Okay. Yeah, I just want to get rid of that. It just takes up space, you know what I mean? Like it just gets in the way as you're trying to evaluate what you still need to do. So here's my question. Do I care about literally any of this crap? This thing gives you block. Okay. Gives you dodge. I could give that to Anita. She apparently, oh, well, I mean, I could give her one that actually gives her more propagation too. Okay, hold on. Let's start getting, I want to get into the home stretch here. So she only has one spot. Do I want to give her something like these? I could take her to 8 action points. I don't know why not, really. Like, seriously. I think that's probably the biggest bang for the buck I'm going to get. This thing for Angelica is perfect. I'm not going to remove it. This thing's perfect for him. I'm not going to remove it. I think getting him to 8 action points is very... Oh, wait. Let's give him this one because it had a little bonus to range damage. So that makes sense. And it actually is even better because if you use this thing... wow, that's a lot though. I have to spend 3 mana and 2 movement to get the action points. Okay. Okay, I'm not taking out that one. I don't really want to lose this one. You know what? I'm just going to leave him as is. So actually, I take it back. You know what? I am, even though 2 action points sounds really good on the surface, I would just rather have 1 extra all the time than, because he doesn't have that much mana. I can't be burning through that all the time. So I'm going to sell this too. How much does this thing heal? 75. Okay. So now that, am I truly done? Am I truly done? Do I want to try? I mean, listen, I could try to get her an even higher level weapon. How crazy is that though? She's got a +4 weapon already. I mean, how good is it going to get? I could certainly get a dagger with better stuff though. Screw it. Let's just do it. You go, man. I mean, seriously, why not? Of course, they gave me 2-handed swords, so I don't care about any of this crap. All right, let's go again. This is probably it for me. Because I'm pretty sure if I do the next one, I'll just get screwed again. Epic 2-handers. Wow, they really boned me. That's not nice. Let me just make sure, but I'm pretty positive already that I already basically have the dagger that they're giving me. I mean, why couldn't they give me an epic, you know, 1-hander like I have? And I would just be in heaven because I'd get all those bonuses. It would be more damage. But they didn't. So since this one's not rusty, it does do more damage. And it does have a couple % extra crit. So there you go. We got a little bump out of it. It's not what it could have been, but we'll take it. All right, whatever. You know what? Again, we have a really good item, so I'll sell this. I'll sell this. And now I think it's time to focus on healing, and then we're going to build the last of our defenses, and we're going to try to wrap this up because, yeah, we're getting really long. I knew this would be a long episode, so my apologies, but this is the toughest night. This is for all the marbles. You know, win or lose, it will all happen in the night 12. So, how many characters need healing? She needs 50. He needs 50. She needs 56. He needs 10. Okay. That's not great. That's a lot of healing, and I'm not sure, frankly, I can do that much. Okay. I'm going to do this. And I don't think anybody needs more than 75, do they? No, everybody was like less than 60. Well, I definitely need another use. All right, I think we're good. So let's test this. 2 uses and 2 uses. Okay, So I have 4 heals and I have 4 guys who need healing. So I'm feeling pretty okay about this. So let's go ahead because I'm just a paranoid SOB and I want to heal Freyja first. Okay. And then we'll do Rigoberto next. Okay. And then, let's see. Anita doesn't need it. Angelica does. So, Angelica, where are you? You know, I don't want to borrow trouble. I just was wondering, should I try to make another bow just in case I get an epic or something? I don't think so. I think I'm being greedy. Let me do this. I guess I made another bow. It's a shame that's not a +5. It's also a shame that the big bonus there is +30% XP. Oh my god, I should have taken a harder look at that crossbow. Yeah, I kind of got tunnel vision there. No way I would take this over the other one. No. This one actually, it might make sense. What is his accuracy? It's incredible. Can I like give somebody something else that gives him accuracy? Not really. Okay. So maybe, well, none of his abilities have isolated, do they? No. So isolated does nothing. 8% dodge does nothing. Well, then you know what? I might as well just use this stupid thing. I don't see why not. Okay. All right. All right. I guess I'm done with all that crap. So, what else do we need to do? I have in my stash, I need to give this to somebody, and I guess I need to find a home for these stupid boots. I also was going to look and see, is there anything in here that we want to give anybody? I don't care about any of that. There's a hood. I'm not going to buy it because I'd be back to needing to heal somebody. So if I'd have thought of it sooner, I would have taken it, but I didn't. So boo-hoo. This might make sense because it adds to crit. There's no real downside. I'm going to go ahead and take it. This is not particularly useful. Before I do anything else, let me just go ahead and place this on somebody. So it does appear to be an upgrade for him. So I'm just going to give it to him. Because his crit, yeah, that's fine. It gives him a very workable crit. And I guess at this point, I really need to pick something for him. I'm not going to do specialist. We're going to stay with the crossbow to the very end. You know what? I'm going to do this. Because for night 12, it goes on longer. It's actually not the worst. And I don't think there's really anything else that I care about. Yeah, I think it's fine. Let's just do it. It's not a great perk, but it will probably help tonight. And I only have to worry about tonight. Okay. I still have to find somebody a health potion, and Oh, I didn't ever heal Angelica. Hold on then. I am so sorry, Angelica. All right. That's everybody, right? No, it's not Caden. And I assume he has that. Yep. So M1 short. Have I used all this up? No. If I want to use another worker. I tell you what. Let's just do this. I don't expect to need this. So I'm just going to heal him now and save the worker. Because I believe what I'm going to want to do is clear some of this crap. Or use it for building materials. Actually, that's probably what I'm going to do. Yep, let's do this. Okay. Because I'm going to build ballista and stuff like that. So the more the better. And we're just going to destroy this crap to make room. And I am particularly wanting room over here. I guess I don't need it on this side, but over here I definitely want it. So, let me just go through here. No workers left. We are going to build some defenses. Buying new gear. Let me stay focused on this. I could buy this just because it is better than literal nothing, and we have some guys who have literal nothing. That's the only helm they have. I'm not going to waste time on that. This is not something I want. This could be, if anybody who uses propagation... I'm not going to get rid of an action point for it. What about Caden? No, I'm not going to get rid of that either. And they're the only two. Okay, so never mind that. Technically, Rigoberto uses it too. But I'm taking his range down. He uses it for Blaze, which I haven't even hardly been using at all. So let me see. Do any of them just have an empty slot? No. Okay, so I don't care about it. I can give her the helmet, because why not? Yeah, and that's good because she's the one with dodge. So we actually have her dodge up to, a semi-decent percentage. And I think that's it in here, right? I mean, I can take this. And potion of speed. Sure, why not? I mean, there's no harm when we have gold. So Freyja, you take this. Actually, I'll just give you both. That's fine. Okay. I want to go ahead, I think, and move Rigoberto out. Sorry, my bad. Okay. Okay, we're getting down to it. So, do I want any more watchtowers? I don't know that I do. Maybe one over here. That seems reasonable to me. Although that does mean one less ballista. Oh, no, it doesn't, actually. It does not. It leaves me enough that I can buy 10 ballista. And I am pretty good with that. I won't be able to upgrade all of them, though. That part's kind of a bummer. I definitely want them over where we have guys going solo. The question is, you know, how many I want where the others are, but I don't know, man. They just seem really, really good. I'm having a hard time. Okay, I can put one here safely. See, if I put one here, it's going to be impossible to go around that, which I don't love. I could put one here. I don't like, the closer to the middle, the better. That's the thing. Do I want to blockade myself? See, depending on what happens, that could be really bad. How about I do this? I'm going to do this too. I got one more. I'll come over here. They usually focus more this way. Okay. Now, I'm going to upgrade as many of these as I can, and I don't have gold enough for every single one. Maybe I'll sell more stuff. And it's very possible I should have upgraded the shop again to give me another 10% for selling, but whatever. Okay, I'm out of gold. Can't do any more, but well, I could get one more if I just sell stuff. I'm not going to use that bow, so there you go. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and do this one. So there's only one that's not upgraded to do 2 shots. That's pretty good. And I think that does it. I mean, I have no money and I have no materials and I have no workers and I have done their weapons to death. We maxed out their mana, right, as best we could. I think there's one person. Yeah, she doesn't quite have full. Wait a minute, did we? Okay, do I have the means? Oh, I can. That's so funny. Do I even have any more? I do. But that's it, right? Like we don't need any more, right? Yeah. And then health, I wasn't even paying attention to that as I cycled through. Everybody's maxed out on health. We have done what we can do. That's it. That's my preparations for the final night. I'm sorry it took so long. I got news for you. Night 12 will also be the longest night we've played. But for reasons that I hope will be obvious to you, I really wanted to squeeze everything we could out of this last day of preparation. And I think we did a decent job of doing that. And so, we'll find out whether it's sufficient. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time.